As China cancels UCO tax rebate, buyers sort out contracts, alternate source. Author Adifir Kondalamahandi Iris Liang CK Quick. Highlights. UCO export prices jumped by $100 per metric ton after announcement. Contracts renegotiated or breached as buyers eye alternatives. China looks to incentivize domestic SAF, marine biofuel targets. This decision to end tax relief on exports of used cooking oil will squeeze trade flows, lead to breach of contracts, and in the long run increase raw material costs for biofuel makers globally, thereby raising the competitiveness of China's own UCO-based biofuels, market participants said. China announced sweeping changes to its export tax rebates for key commodities effective December 1st, sending shockwaves through markets on fears of reduced trade flows. In a statement November 15th, China's finance ministry said that from next month, it will cancel the 13% export tax rebate for chemically modified animal, plant, or microbial oils and fats effective December 1st. The ruling was mainly targeted at its UCO exports and would weaken its price advantage, China-based CITIC Securities said in a report November 18th. China is the world's largest supplier of biodiesel made from used cooking oil, as well as the raw feedstock itself. In 2023, the US was its largest buyer of UCO, while the EU was the largest buyer of UCO-based biodiesel. Since the ruling, the price of UCO North Asia has jumped by around $100 per metric ton from November 19th to $1,000 per metric ton November 21st, S&P Global Commodity Insights data showed. In the same period, the Platts assessed price of UCO FOB strains rose to $950 per metric ton November 24th, from $905 per metric ton. However, the spot price of UCO ex-Mill North China, which represent local prices, fell to $841 per metric ton November 21st, from $930 per metric ton on November 15th. With the rebate cancelled, the export cost of UCO will increase by approximately $103 per metric ton, a market source said, adding that this could potentially reverse the growing exports of Chinese UCO. As more UCO will remain in the domestic market, the shift could increase global competitiveness of China's UCO-based biofuels by raising raw material costs for overseas competitors, the source told Commodity Insights. Renegotiating contracts. Market participants are currently in wait-and-watch mode, with many focused on settling their export procedures in response to the tax rebate cancellation, sources said. Everyone is concerned about addressing the tax rebate issue and settling export procedures by November. They are not confident in doing new deals, a China-based trader said, adding that they do not intend to make any orders and would observe the market first. I heard some China UCO bulk suppliers already breached their contracts, so buyers need to find other sources to fulfill the quantity for loading, the source said. China's new tax policy may shift the attention of UCO buyers to alternative sources in Southeast Asia, especially Malaysia, sources said, with many noting that traded volumes of straight UCO have increased in the week. Currently, our U.S. clients are buying quite aggressively, and U.S. EPA-compliant UCO shipments at Malaysia's Port Klang are being offered at $1,000 per metric ton level, a Malaysian UCO collector said. However, Donald Trump's re-election as U.S. president will have a larger effect on Chinese UCO prices than the export tax rebate cancellation in the long run, the UCO collector said, adding that they are witnessing a surge in demand for Malaysian UCO recently. China's biofuels push. Market analysts also cited China's renewed focus on its biofuels sector this year as a reason for the change in tax regime. In August, China released its policy target for adopting sustainable aviation fuel for its aviation sector, with the requirement of using at least 2% SAF blend by 2025 and increasing to 15% by 2030. For fulfilling the 2% SAF mandate, China might need around 2.5 million metric tons of SAF, which means it would need well above 3 million metric tons of UCO as a feedstock, a market analyst said. China shipped 2.12 million metric tons of UCO in the first 9 months of 2024, higher than the 1.406 million metric tons exported in full 2023 calendar year, according to customs data. China is also planning its first export quota for B24 biodiesel blended marine bunker for 2025, partly to support biofuel producers hit by EU anti-dumping tariffs earlier this year, market sources said. 随着中国取消 UCO 退税，买家正在争合同替代来源。作者 Differ Condalamanti Iris Leon CK 亮点 UCO 出口价格在宣布后上涨了100美元吨。由于买家关注替代方案，合同重新谈判或被违约。中国希望激励国内 SAF 海洋生物燃料目标。中国中手食用油出口税收减免的决定将挤压贸易流动，导致合同从长远来看会增加全球生物燃料制造商的原材料成本，从而提高市场参与者表示中国自己的基于 UCO 的生物燃料的竞争力。中国宣布从12月1日起对关键大宗商品的出口退税进行全面调整，由于担心贸易流量减少，这给市场带来了冲击。中国财政部在11月15日的一份声明中表示，从下个月起，它将取消自12月1日起生效的13%的化学改行动植物和微生物油脂的出口退税。对于中国的中信证券在11月18日的一份报告中表示，该裁决主要针对其 UCO 出口将削弱其价格优势。中国是世界上最大的由非食用油和原料制成的生物柴油的供应国本身。标普全球大宗商品洞察数据显示，2023年美国是 UCO 的最大买家，而欧盟是 UCO 基生物柴油的最大买家。裁决以来 ，UCO 北亚的价格从11月19日上涨了约100美元吨，至11月21日上涨了1000美元吨。同期 Platts 评估的 UCO 离岸价格从950美元吨升至11月21日的950美元吨。但是，代表当地价格的 UCO 出厂华北地区现货价格从11月15日的930美元降至11月21日的841美元吨。取消退税后 ，UCO 的出口成本将增加约103美元吨，并补充说，这可能逆转中国 UCO 出口增长的趋势。随着更多的 UCO 将留在国内市场，这种转变可能会通过提高中国 UCO 生物燃料的全球竞争力来提高中国基于 UCO 的生物燃料的全球竞争力。消息人士告诉商品洞察，海外竞争对手材料成本重新谈判合同。消息人士称，市场参与者目前处于观望模式，许多人专注于解决出口程序以应对退税取消。每个人都担心在11月之前解决退税问题和解决出口程序。他们对达成新协议没有信心。一位驻中国的贸易商说，他们不打算下任何订单，将首先观察市场。我听说一些中国 UCO 散装供应商已经违反了合同，因此买家需要寻找其他来源来满足装货量。一位消息人士称，中国的新税收政策可能会将 UCO 买家的注意力转移到东南亚，尤其是马来西亚的替代来源上。许多人指出，本周 Straits UCO 的交易量有所增加。目前，我们的美国客户正在积极购买马来西亚巴生港符合美国环保局要求的 UCO 出货量，将以每吨1000美元的价格出售。但是，从长远来看，唐纳德·特朗普连任美国总统对中国 UCO 价格的影响将大于取消出口退税。UCO 收藏家说，他们最近目睹了对马来西亚 UCO 的需求激增。中国推动生物燃料，市场分析师还指出，中国今年重新关注其生物燃料行业是税收变化的原因制度。8月，中国发布了为其航空业采用可持续航空燃料的政策目标，要求到2025年至少使用2%的 SAF 混合物，到2030年提高到15%。一位市场分析师表示，为了完成2%的 SAF 要求，中国可能需要约250万吨 SAF， 这意味着它将需要远远超过300万吨的 UCO 作为原料。根据海关数据，中国在2024年前9个月出货了212万吨 UCO， 高于2023年全年出口的140.6万吨。中国还计划为 B24 生物柴油提供首个出口配额市场。消息人士称，2025年将混合船用舱载燃料，部分原因是为了支持今年早些时候受到欧盟反倾销关税打击的生物燃料生产商。石油在乌克兰中价格飙升，欧佩克加为12月1日的关键减产会议做准备。